Today we are fitting an air source heat pump at this property. We have just poured the new pads for the air source heat pump to sit on outside. So we'll let that go off overnight, and then we can finish off with the soak away and all the shingle. Yesterday we took out the oil boiler and a few radiators that we're upgrading and changing. Quite a close proximity on this job. We've got the unit going outside here, and then inside here is where the hot water cylinder is going to go, and all the associated pipe work and controls. So while we'll let that concrete go off, we'll come back in here and start drilling some holes and getting all the pipe work and the valves and stuff installed in here, ready for all the installation and commissioning. So this is the air source heat pump unit that we're going to be fitting at this property. It's a 7 kilowatt unit, so we got the size of it from coming on a previous visit, and we did all the heat loss calculations, room by room heat loss for the whole property, and that gave us the size of the unit that we need. So this will be, it's powered by electricity, and it will be providing heating and hot water from the unit. So they get rid of their oil, and then they've got nice clean energy, providing them with their heating and hot water. So we're back here today. This is one of our customers where we've took out another oil boiler, and we fitted this Valent Aerotherm Plus 7 kilowatt heat pump. It was about 3 months ago we finished this install, but the customer wanted to add the remote monitoring system, so he can control it all off his phone and change anything if he wanted to, and it's given us a good chance to come back here and just check how things are running generally. So we'll take you back inside and I'll show you where the cylinder is and where we've added the new remote monitoring system for the heat pump. So it's a bit of a squash and squeeze in here. This is where the high gain cylinder was installed, so it's got a big coil in there, just so we can get the heat into the cylinder to heat the hot water efficiently and quickly. Various other components in here. Basically we've got the main computer up here, which all the information goes into and talks to the heat pump, and all the wiring connections are in there as well. And this is the new MyValent Connect. The customer can connect his phone to this, and it will basically tell him all the information that's going on inside here, and he can control it remotely and switch things on and off, etc. We've also changed some of the radiators on the ground floor. Everything upstairs was okay, but when we did the initial heat loss survey for the property, some of the radiators on the ground floor, they weren't up to standards for the heat loss, so we've changed some of those downstairs, which I'll show you inside the house. So our customer here, he didn't have to actually buy too many more radiators, because as I said before, the oil boiler obviously was producing a lot more heat. So we had a couple of radiators in this house which we were able to move to get the heat loss calculations correct. So this one was actually in the lounge over there, and then through here we put a new 3-column instead of a 2-column radiator over there. This radiator over here in the conservatory was behind this wall on this side, so we moved that one over to there and then put a bigger one over there, because obviously this is a conservatory, so it was a high heat loss in here, so we had to chuck 2 big ones in here. So all in all downstairs, the customer had to buy 2 new radiators in here, and the other 2 we could move around to get what we needed for the heat loss. So that's a wrap for this one. Everything's all up and running. The customer's got his energy monitoring service now, so he can check it out on his phone. And we've just checked out the SCOP, the efficiency of the unit, how it's been running for the last 3 months, and it's at 4.3. So yeah, really efficient system, working really well, and another satisfied customer.